All right. Closing out the show this evening, we have Chase Cardi. Yes. Okay.
I know someone else said it already, but happy Pride Month.
Woo!
Yeah, I said that shit at Chick-fil-A and they beat my ass. I actually kind of have a weird history with my sexuality. Come on, look at me. I got a fucking Beatles shirt on. A lot of conservative Christian people, be what you will, but they say shit like, sweetie, you're not gay, you're just confused. And I think that's horrible. I don't think that's applicable to anybody. Except me. It was applicable to me. I was confused as hell. And in middle school, I was like 13, and I wasn't really chasing after girls like my male counterparts were. And so my friends kind of sat me down. They're like, yo, bro, we don't ever see you talking to girls. Why is that? I don't know. And because we were in the 7th grade, the next question was, well, are you gay? I don't know. And because we were in the 7th grade, this was a really big deal. My friends were like, hold on, what do you mean you don't know? And I said, well, I've never really liked anyone, like guy or girl. So I guess it's undetermined. And like, looking back, I was kind of a fucking genius. That's so much better than the reasons we give as to why we as men don't get any pussy. Oh, girls only go for guys with money. I'm focused on the grind right now. Oh, she only fucks with tall dudes. I ain't stand a chance anyway. Yo, stop being a pussy and just say you might be gay. It's much more respectable. And I had a conversation with someone to see if, I was valid for thinking this. And they were like, yeah, and if anything, I actually like him a little gay. Now, this normally wouldn't bother me. But this was my girlfriend, so I had to be like, I'd be like, hold on, do you think I'm gay? And she's like, no, I don't think you're gay. If anything, I think you're like a metrosexual. I never heard of a metrosexual a day in my life. It's a metrosexual. Look, I think you got me all wrong. I fuck with trains because I'm autistic, not because I'm gay. You got me all wrong. And she's like, no, dumbass, that's not what metrosexual means. A metrosexual is someone that cares about their appearance as a guy, and because of that, they might be perceived as gay. I was like, there's a whole lot of information, but I'm like, I guess I got it figured out. I got it figured out. So I went to school the next day, and I was like, hey, bitches, guess who's got two thumbs that isn't confused anymore? This guy. I'm a metrosexual. What about it? And they were all like, fuck is a metrosexual? You fuck with trains or something? I'm like, no, that's a common misconception, but no, let me explain. And one thing my girlfriend forgot to mention was that in order to be a metrosexual, you have to live in a metropolitan area. I live in Damascus, Maryland. My neighbors have goats. They do not know what a metrosexual is. Think of Damascus, Maryland as like the West Virginia of Montgomery County. So yeah, we didn't know what metrosexuals were. And because of me, they now did, and built an intolerance for metrosexual people. And I kept getting made fun of. And I even had a new nickname at school. Metrofag. That was unbelievable. I went to class one day. I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I forgot the homework. Did anybody, write, so can I copy it down somewhere real quick? And they're like, oh, what's wrong? Were you too busy last night sucking dick on the train, Metrofag? It was terrible. And then my girlfriend broke up with me. Yeah, so look, and after that, if anybody's wondering which team I picked in the whole sexuality spectrum, I actually want y'all to give a round of applause to my boyfriend in the crowd over there. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. That's a random guy. Y'all have a good night.